not going to make any new memories. There's no new stories.
If somebody would have said to me before this happened, you know, this is what's going to happen, I would have, with 100% conviction, said, I'll just die.
He helped me carry a bunch of stuff out to the car. We were standing in the kitchen, and I gave him a hug and a kiss. I told him I loved him. Then he carried the stuff out to my car, and I waved, and off I went.
It's a day I'll never forget. It was a life-changing experience for sure. It was a normal Saturday morning, and my husband came to the top of the stairs, and he says, Brenda, you need to come up here. Somebody is here to see us. And as I was coming up the stairs, I saw the stripe on the RCMP officer's pants. So it was about 9:45 in the morning on January 12th, and I knew then what it was, because the police don't go to your place unless it's a close family member. So I just came up the stairs screaming that not Brett, and I just went numb. I didn't cry. I was like hopelessness. Complete despair. It was honestly a feeling of my life is over. We're done. I'll never survive this. My body just rejected food and sleep, and it was just, I think I was down to the basics of just breathing.
I'm kind of fine day by day, moment by moment. If I don't think too far in the future, if I live in the here and the now. Some days you just wake up and you think, I can't get out of bed, I can't do this today.
My children are woven within the cells and fabric of my body, so you take them away and I'm nothing. And miraculously, I kept breathing and my heart kept beating. And somehow one foot went in front of the other. I've said from the beginning, it's like I feel him, and I feel like he's cheering me on. I feel like there's no way to ever move on, but I feel like I can move forward. And it's really about adapting to this new life, because you never recover, and I will never forget him. And so now it's about reinvention and recreating and adapting and living within the pain and the loss.
This came from Zach. Zach used to say it. He said, you know, it'll be okay in the end. If it's not okay, it's not the end. So you just go, you just keep going.
There's just tears. That's me now. That's who I am. And I'm not ashamed of that. I'm not embarrassed by that. My grief is clearly part of my life now and part of my existence. If like we really had to back off and go, okay, what do we need? What do I need to survive this? So this, solitude, our quiet retreat of our home has been probably the number one lifeline for us.
I throw in this murder and all the things that I know about it and how it came about, and it muddles it. It muddles that pure grief and that sense of loss, because then there's anger and there's the why and the how, and couldn't someone have stopped this? And again, down that road is craziness.
Losing him, the grief around that and the despair and all the emotions that go with it is manageable. The homicide piece is very, very harsh, very complicated. We would never want to know that a bright, athletic man of potential or our child could be murdered by somebody, because that's so filthy.
This is going to be my life now. And if I think about that, then it takes me away from right now today. And again, that'll make you crazy, and that takes away from the grieving and the whole process of just getting through it.
We've been thrust into a world that we never knew existed. I mean, you hear it in the background in your world, and you see it on TV, but nobody relates to that and understands what it is like to sit in a courtroom and look at the person that murdered your child. When I'm in court and I'm in the homicide place, I'm disconnected from my son, and that's the most heartbreaking part. So they kill my son, and then they also take us down. So no, that's not who we lived as a family.
What's done is done, and it's about moving forward.
There's still always been a thread of hope there that I will survive this, and there is goodness left to be had.
And we're live at the
We did the foundation, so we set up the Zachariah James Rathwell Foundation for Artistic Expression, and hopefully in September we'll be able to give someone a scholarship. I hope that when someone gets something like that, they make a little bit of an effort to find out who the person was. He's not just a name, he left a little bit more than that behind, which is very cool.
I want Brett to be remembered as somebody who touched people's lives in a positive way, made other people be better within themselves.
I don't want my kid to be forgotten. I want everyone to know that he was here and he was a person and he mattered.
I want him to be remembered as somebody who made this world a better place.